James Corden's sprawling mansion has been pictured derelict and boarded up ahead of his return to the UK. The Late Show with James Corden host, 44, put his Los Angeles mansion, believed to be worth nearly $10 million, up for sale in October last year as he ramped up his plans to come back to his homeland. But it's unclear where the actor-turned-telly personality will be living on his return, as his countryside home has been snapped in a sorry state. Following an 8-year stint in the US, Corden's £8 million property near Henley-on-Thames, Oxfordshire, has reportedly fallen to disrepair after standing empty for 2 years and now appears derelict and surrounded by overgrown gardens. James, 44, plans to move his family to London following the end of his US stint and recently gushed, "It feels absolutely right in every single way." But his UK residence, a 1960s house with a unique curved design, has been left boarded up after trespassers posted dozens of eerie snaps and a video tour online. The pictures, understood to have been taken last year, show James' huge indoor pool standing empty and the luxury retro interior covered in dust and grime. The electricity supply is said to work in only some parts of the 4-bedroom house, while the patio lays thick with weeds. The house sits on 43 acres of parkland near Henley-on-Thames and even has a tennis court in its grounds. After the footage appeared online, a CCTV system is understood to have been set up, and pictures show the gates leading onto the grounds of the property are now plastered with warning signs. One warns potential trespassers not to cross onto the property, while another reads "hazardous area." Another sign, seemingly erected by Thames Valley Police, reads, "Warning, police dogs training in this area." The sprawling property boasts 5 bedrooms as well as an indoor pool and 2 changing rooms. The house, which had originally been on the market since 2017, also offers an outdoor tennis court as well as a gated lodge as well as several A-list neighbors. The talk show host snapped up the gorgeous property after selling his £6 million Belsize Park home for almost double the amount the family had purchased it for in 2010. In April 2021, James is reported to have paid £2 million over the asking price for the Henley-on-Thames home. The property also includes Grade II listed ancient Druid stone circle, relocated from Jersey in 1788. In 2021, he was asked by the Jersey government to return the prehistoric monument that sit in his back garden. The stones, that were originally placed on Corden's land in 1788, were actually removed from Jersey's capital St Helier, and authorities were hoping to get them back. Known as a Neolithic dolmen, the collection of stones was freely given to Field Marshal Henry Seymour Conway over 300 years ago before they made their way to the UK. Speaking to the Jersey Post, the island's culture minister Kirsten Morell suggested that it would be a lovely idea for the stones to be returned to where they once stood. Earlier this month, presenter confirmed why he has chosen to leave the Late Show. He is set to step down from his hosting duties on the Longtime show, although no date for the final episode to air has been announced yet. Appearing on the Drew Barrymore show this week, he was asked why he felt now was the right time to leave the talk show after 8 years. Despite rumors, he confessed it had nothing to do with not enjoying the gig anymore. He told the host, "Look, it's not easy in any way to walk away from something that is so. I mean, I'll never work in a better environment than the one I work in now. Nothing about leaving the show was to do with not enjoying it." I love it, but the truth is it became a very easy decision because I always knew it was an adventure and I never ever considered it to be the final destination." And he candidly admitted a conversation with his then 10-year-old son led his thought process behind the decision. "I was filming on a Sunday and I came downstairs, it was about 6 a.m. and my son, who was 10 at the time, was sat on the stairs and he said, 'Are you working today?'" The Gavin and Stacey star continued. "And I said, 'I am,' and he said, 'I thought, well it's Sunday,' and I said, 'I know buddy but this schedule's just all over the place. We just got to get it done because we only have a tiny amount of time before we have to go back and do the show,' and his face just kind of dropped. He said it was at that point he realized how much time he had left with his child as a youngster and went on, "So, really the choice was to go, well if I really want to do this other work, that cannot be at the expense of our children, our family, and that is really all it comes down to." James admits he will be a crying mess on his last The Late Late Show outing, but fully understands it's the best decision for him at this moment in time.